with rising temperatures and power outages, how do we keep our fish safe? Stay tuned, and we're going to go through a few scenarios where you can help your fish stay as healthy as possible through your outages and through temperatures.
Hey everybody, it's Andrew here from Blue Fin Aquatics. Welcome back, where we try and share our experience with you. Today we're going to be talking about heat stress with your fish and also power outages. So how do we control the power outages? Well, the big secret is you can't. So when we don't have any power, there's got to be ways that we can control the water temperature, which is the main thing, and also the oxygen in our tanks. And this is what we're going to talk about today. So what we're going to be talking about is when it comes to your fish being stressed, and how do we recognize that, is you'll find that fish sit at the very top where their gaping mouths are open and they're trying to gulp as much air as they can to get through their gills. Now, if you see that and they're in a cluster, obviously there's the water temperature, which plays a very big part in that, which can be two things, which can be the oxygen level is depleted because the temperature in the tank is rising. Now, we are going through a heat wave at the moment, so care must be taken and to look at your fish and check on them. So like we were saying, if you've got high temperatures, the water volume and the water itself is going to climb as well. So what we need and what you need to do and look at is, if this is the case, you can do a couple of things. What we can do here and what you can do, which is doing a water change. You can do a 25% or a 50% water change. That will help with bringing the temperature down in your tank, but also help you aerate the water as well. So it does two things, and it'll make your fish a bit more comfortable. Now, you won't see it straight away. Probably within 20 minutes or so, you may see the fish looking very, very differently and going to the bottom of the tank or midway, depending on the species of fish. Now, with your fish that you do have, our discus that we have here sits at a minimum of 30 degrees Celsius, and for normal fish, roughly around about 26, 27. But again, check with the species, but we're sitting in with normal range. So be mindful, if your temperature starts to climb, then you start needing to do some water changes. Now, the other thing is too, and this is our big tip, is that if you find that the water temperatures and the fish aren't getting enough air, what you can do is, depending on where your tank is, if it's a large tank, we can understand, just put something at the back of it to keep the heat off the back of the tank, which won't hit the water if that's the case. Or what you can do is move the tank, depending if it's a smaller tank. Now, the other thing is too, that is you can also get a 3 or 4 kilo block of ice, and you can sink that on the top of the water where it'll start cooling the water around it. And you will find that the fish will take to that and the temperatures start coming down and they start getting back to normal. If you can see what your fish are like, normal for you is how you see your fish. They're the same all the time. So there are a couple of things that to really look at, but also be mindful, if you're doing water changes, don't forget to add your water dechlorinator, because at this time of year, the water corporations, they always put extra chlorine in the water to combat bacteria. So just remember, if you need to put a bit more dechlorinator in your water, then do so, because this is a very important part, because you don't want to kill your fish with the higher temperatures and the stress, and also not putting enough dechlorinator. So follow the directions on the bottle and you should be fine with that. So with these two little hints here, we do hope that that's helped you. And if you like this video, please give us a thumbs up or comment, or if you want to subscribe, please do. And we'll see you in the next video. Thank you for watching.